What is up, guys? I'm ExxotikGaming, and today I am back with another Pixel Gun 3D weapon review. Now, before I continue on with this review, which will be on the Alien Rifle UP2, I would like to give a short explanation as to why I did not upload over the past couple of days. On Friday, directly after school, I went with my powerlifting team over to the east coast of Florida, and we weighed in for a powerlifting competition that we would have the following day. We lifted weights the entire day Saturday, and my team actually managed to get a first place victory over the 5 other teams that were there that Saturday. We stayed there the following night, came back Sunday, and here I am recording this on Monday. But that actually turned out to be one of my most successful powerlifting competitions ever, because I managed to set 3 state records. I squatted 419 pounds, bench pressed 265 pounds, and deadlifted 512 pounds. So Saturday was a really good day for me. But here I am on Monday, bringing back another weapon review for you all, and today's weapon review is actually one of the more requested ones that I have had in recent times, this time being on the Alien Rifle UP2 in the primary section. The Alien Rifle UP2 is a relatively decent weapon in Pixel Gun 3D. In all honesty, it is very average in terms of its stats. But what sets it apart from many of the other weapons in the primary section, and quite frankly, pretty much every other weapon in Pixel Gun 3D period, is its very unique feature which only 2 other weapons in all of Pixel Gun 3D have. Those 2 weapons being the Alien Blaster UP2 and the Alien Cannon UP2. The one unique feature that this weapon has is a ricocheting feature, and a lot of people don't really know what ricocheting means. So basically what that means is if somebody is hiding behind a wall, you can shoot against an opposing wall and hit against that wall and hit the enemy player that you are trying to hit and aim at. Now basically it's like a wall bouncing weapon. If like an area damage weapon in Pixel Gun 3D did not explode on the impact of the wall that it had, and it bounced off of that wall, that's pretty much what the Alien Rifle is. It's very cool. It has a 19 lethality, a 96 firing rate, 28 capacity, and 110 mobility, which makes it very similar to weapons like the Water Rifle and the Mech Heavy Rifle. So this weapon, obviously, since you could tell, it is a ricocheting weapon which has a relatively slow travel time. You definitely want to keep this weapon in a close range map. Do not try to use this weapon in a map which is long range, because you are pretty much defeating the purpose of what this weapon has. This weapon was meant to be a close range weapon which you can bounce it off of walls and kill people in very unique ways that you never even thought were possible before obtaining this weapon. So do not try to use this weapon in maps like Ant Life, Heaven Garden, and D-Day, because, well, you're probably going to be killed by a lot of people who have much more powerful weapons than what you have. As you guys can see, this weapon is not the most powerful weapon against an adamant armored player, but if you do manage to find a player which does not have adamant armor, well, you'll actually find that you can get those people relatively easily. If the person has adamant armor, however, it will be very difficult to take them out. So this is one of those weapons which is probably better for the lower leveled players of Pixel Gun 3D. If you are looking at this review solely on the fact that you want a weapon which will take out any enemy player that you encounter, and you are at the highest level bracket that I am at, then this is probably not the weapon for you, just because if you do encounter a majority of adamant armored players, it will take a lot of shots to take them out. As you guys can see, I've shot that person a lot of times, and they are still nowhere near to being killed yet by the weapon, so it really isn't your ultimate weapon for taking out those types of people. But it can be done, and that's the important part. This is not like the plasma pistol where it is a 99% fail rate of trying to take out an adamant armored player, where it will take about 23 shots to take an adamant armored player out with a very slow firing rate. You don't have to worry about that with this weapon, because it does still take adamant armored players out if they do not have a super overpowered weapon. Now, if they have something like the Exterminator or the Stormhammer or the Prototype or something like that, then it will prove to be very difficult to take them out. But a lot of times when you do encounter an adamant armored player, they are trying to use some of the less powerful weapons in Pixel Gun 3D, and that is where you can take them out. Because as you guys can see, I'm going against a couple of people which do not have very much armor, and, well, I'm pretty easily able to take all of those people out, just because this weapon is meant for some of the lower level players of Pixel Gun 3D who do not have full adamant armor. So this is a really unique weapon, guys, and obviously, as you guys can see, it is a weapon which is for close range, and you really have to use this weapon wisely, and only use this when you know that a lot of people do not have full adamant armor. And actually, for some reason, I'm having these little lag spikes, which is pretty weird. But anyways, it's a really decent weapon, guys. And honestly, if I was going to base this solely on the fact that if it is powerful enough for some of the highest level brackets, I would say not to get it. But if you are watching this and you are probably below the level, I would say around 15 or something like that, then you might want to consider getting this weapon, because I'd say if the highest level that you encounter is gold armor, then this is a pretty good choice for you, because you can learn how to use a ricocheting weapon, and later on, when you eventually unlock the Alien Cannon UP2, you will figure out how to use that one the best possible way, and actually get some very, very good results with that. Now, if you are somebody who is looking for a very powerful ricocheting weapon, and you are in the top level bracket like I am in, the best possible area damage, long range type of not area damage, but long-range type of ricocheting weapon would obviously be the Alien Blaster. I did a review on that a little while ago, and you guys can check that out. I'll have that down below, linked in the description if you would like to check that out. But that is pretty much your ultimate weapon for taking out an adamant armored player, and really nothing stands in the way of the Alien Blaster. This one is a lot less powerful, but then again, it is a lot less expensive, and like I literally have said probably in over 70 weapon reviews, with power comes price. And since this is not one of the most powerful weapons in Pixel Gun 3D, you would figure that it would not be the most expensive. So yeah, there's a trade-off, guys. If you're really wanting the most powerful weapon in this game, you're going to have to do a trade-off, and you're going to have to be willing to spend a lot more in the game. So, yeah, guys, another lag spike. That's pretty weird. It kind of goes away at times, but hopefully that lag spike doesn't bother you guys too much. It goes away in time. Yeah, there you go. It's gone. But, yeah, guys, Alien Rifle UP2. Very unique weapon. It actually looks pretty cool in my personal opinion. A lot of people are criticizing because they don't like the way this weapon looks, but I say the tip of the weapon really kind of makes it for me. It looks really, really cool with that little, I don't know what you would call it. It's kind of like the fire orb in a way, where, you know, there's like that little orb thing that's constantly in the weapon. As you guys can see that there at the tip of the weapon, there's this little orb thing that's kind of there, and that looks really, really cool. It's what you would expect from an alien rifle, you know? Alien spaceship thing comes down to Earth, and they have all these weapons that are trying to take out the human race. This is what I would honestly figure the aliens to be using. Either that, or some massive world destruction weapon where they just have to push a button and the entire world goes kaboom, but hopefully that doesn't happen. That was a weird glitch there. That guy kind of died with only half of his body showing. So that was really weird. But, yeah, guys, as you guys can see, you can get a pretty decent amount of kills when using this weapon in a match, as long as you can manage to find one where not every single enemy player has adamant armor. That match that I am in right now has, I think, 2 or 3 players which do not have anywhere close to even gold armor, so that does actually give me a lot better gameplay than period. But you have seen that I have been able to kill that adamant armored player guy at least a couple of times, so it's not impossible to take them out, and that is the key thing with this weapon. It is not impossible to take those people out, and that is the main thing with the Alien Rifle UP2. So it's a very unique weapon, guys. I like it, and it's pretty cool. I said pretty 3 times. I'm sorry about that, but it's a pretty cool weapon, and it's definitely something that is worth a try if you are some of the lower level players of Pixel Gun 3D. If you are a higher level player and you want a very big challenge in Pixel Gun 3D where you're not guaranteed to win a match for sure, but you will get some very rewarding kills that are very, very cool, and you can brag to your friends for getting some of the coolest kills possible in Pixel Gun 3D, then you might want to give this a try. If you are one of the higher level players in Pixel Gun 3D, where you do encounter a lot of adamant armored players. In all honesty, Pool Party is a really good map for this weapon, just because I found in Pool Party there are a lot less adamant armored players on average. And Infected Prison, that's another one where there are a lot less adamant armored players on average. Silent School is probably not that great of a map, because I do tend to see that Silent School is the map where there are the most adamant armored players on average, at least for close range. There are some long range ones where there are even more so adamant armored players, but for close range, it's probably Silent School for the most adamant armored players. So stay away from Silent School, and you should be good with this weapon. But yeah, guys, Alien Rifle UP2. I apologize for these lag spikes again, but there's really nothing I can do about that. I don't know if it's just my Wi-Fi or not. My Wi-Fi has been acting a little weird lately. At least that's what my parents said. They said there was a little bit of a problem over the time that I was gone on my powerlifting competition, so I don't really know. Hopefully it's gonna go back soon. But yeah, that is the Alien Rifle UP2, guys. I really hope you guys did enjoy this review on this really cool weapon in the primary section. Like I said, don't get this thing if you are looking for a solely very powerful weapon. If you want a ricocheting weapon, go with the Alien Blaster, and that will amount to a much better gameplay than with the Alien Rifle. And I might do the Alien Cannon review relatively soon, depending on how many people want to see that one next. I can do the Alien Cannon review soon, and yeah, it'll be a relatively decent... God dang, this lag is absolutely terrible, but yeah, Alien Cannon review will be relatively soon as well. So you guys will get to see a review on all 3 of the alien weapons in Pixel Gun 3D, and if you would like to see some more gameplay with the Alien Rifle, I did alien weapon gameplay relatively recently in this game, and that actually turned out to be a pretty cool video, so you guys should definitely check that out. I'll have that linked along with the Alien Blaster in the description as well. So yeah, guys, really cool weapon, and I don't really have much else I need to say about this weapon other than it's really, really cool. Like I've said 10 billion times, I apologize. I tend to say things a lot of times in these reviews just because I tend to forget what I say a lot of the times. But hopefully this was a decent enough review for you guys. I know it wasn't decent in terms of the gameplay just because, well, there were those lag spikes, but hopefully you guys can forgive me. Hopefully there's not going to be a rage comments and stuff like that, people screaming in the comments saying, "You suck, Exotic, for posting a video with all this," but I've been recording for a while now, and this is the map that has the least amount of lag. If I tried to go into Silent School, then prepare for that little bit of lag spike to happen the entire length of the video, and that would not be good. I know you guys would not like that, so it's decent. 80% of the time, I've had some decent, smooth gameplay, so it's alright, guys. That was actually a really good kill streak that I had there, right last time, so that was pretty cool. It's probably about, I'd say, 18 shots, headshot-wise, to an adamant armored player, so a lot of shots to take them out, but hey, if they're using something like this guy is using right here, the Exterminator, where in a close-range map like this, it's relatively hard to get those people, so you might be able to take them out a lot of the times, and there you go, multi-kills. They're not that bad as long as you manage to find a match where the people do not have full adamant armor. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my review on the Alien Rifle. I really hope you guys did enjoy this. If you guys did, then be sure to hit that like button, comment, favorite, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more Pixel Gun 3D weapon reviews. Be sure to go check out all of the other ones that I have reviewed on my channel. I have a lot of weapon reviews on my channel. Actually, all of the ones that I have currently in my loadout, I have not reviewed. The Pitbull, Hockey Stick, Alligator, Tactical Bow, and Tesla Cannon, I have not reviewed any of those yet. So those might be a little beginning points. So if you guys want me to do anything in particular for the next review, then comment down below what you would like to see me review next. And yeah, you just got to go check through the playlist and see the ones that I have reviewed and comment the ones that I have not from there. And whatever one gets the most amount of comments, then that will probably be the one that I will review next. I've got a lot of requests for the Tactical Bow, got a lot of requests from the Hockey Stick, so those will probably be the next ones. But hey, say I get a lot of requests from the Alien Cannon, then I will probably do that one next. So yeah, it all depends on you guys. Comment down below what you would like. But I'm getting another lag spike here, so I'm just gonna end the video. Or no, never mind. False alarm. It was just a really short lag spike, but yeah, I'm just gonna end it here anyways. Also, be sure to go check out my other series I do on Pixel Gun 3D. I do numerous other series in this game. My random weapon gameplay series, colored weapon gameplay series, my deadly game series, 1v1 series, campaign playthrough series, which I actually have to do another episode to relatively soon. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I apologize for the lag spikes again. And can I actually get a true ricocheting kill? Let's see if I can actually get a true ricocheting kill against one person before this video ends. If I get a lag spike, that's not gonna happen, but here we go. Oh, okay. If I can manage to get, there we go. That was a perfect example of a ricocheting kill, but yeah. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode.